A lot of customers show up today with their guard up, their questions loaded, and their patience somewhere back at the last dealership. That means the best salesperson in the store isn't the loudest one or the smoothest talker. It's the one who lowers the anxiety, tells the truth, and makes the customer feel like they can finally relax. Hello, I'm Frankie, founder of Auto Dojo, the path to excellence, and welcome to today's Auto Dojo Quick Hit. 5 minutes, 1 skill, 0 excuses. Let's go. This is number 5 in our 10-part series on the biggest challenges facing automotive sales in 2026, and this one is a big one: creating trust in an era of consumer skepticism. The Financial Times recently reported that U.S. car dealers are facing growing criticism over lack of clarity in pricing and complex sales practices, while the FTC has been sending warning letters to auto dealership groups about deceptive pricing and making clear that advertised prices need to match the actual total price consumers pay. Cox Automotive also says 2026 is a tipping point for retail, with shoppers expecting more transparency and speed than ever before. So let's be blunt. A lot of customers are coming in already on guard. That means the old school approach of taking their keys and throwing them on the roof and the old bait and switch is more likely to create resistance than results. And honestly, in 2026, neither are trust building strategies. They are trust terminators. The best salespeople today win because they reduce anxiety, not because they increase pressure. That's the real challenge. Customers are asking tougher questions about price, fees, add-ons, and advertising accuracy. Regulators are also watching more closely. Media coverage is more skeptical, and buyers are walking in with more information and more concern than ever before. So if the customer feels like they need to protect themselves from the dealership, the sale gets harder before it even starts. The Auto Dojo answer is simple: trust first, pressure never. Top performers do 3 things really well. First, they're transparent. They don't hide the ball. They don't play games with pricing. They don't act like fees are some kind of surprise level in a video game. They explain what the customer is paying for, why it matters, and what the real value is. When people feel that the pricing story makes sense, they relax. And relaxed people are a lot easier to help. Second, they build trust early, not after the 4th objection, not after the customer gets annoyed. Early. They ask questions, listen carefully, and make the customer feel respected instead of managed. The customer needs to know this person isn't trying to trap me, this person is trying to help me. That's not just a nice touch, that's the whole foundation of the sale. If the customer trusts you, they are more willing to hear you out on the numbers, the payment structure, the financing, and the value. If they don't trust you, every number feels like it came from Kaiser Soze with a calculator. Third, they reduce anxiety. That's the hidden skill. The customer may not say, "I'm anxious" or "uncomfortable," but they'll show it. They'll shorten their answers, they'll pull back, they'll question everything, they'll suddenly become a part-time lawyer. Your job is not to meet that energy with more intensity. Your job is to lower the temperature, slow down, clarify, be direct, be honest, be human. This is also where the 4 pillars of value matter: manufacturer, store, product, and salesperson. Build value in all 4 and transparency gets easier. The manufacturer gives credibility, the store gives reputation and support, the product gives function and fit, and you, the salesperson, give trust, clarity, and calm. When the customer sees value in all 4 pillars, price is no longer the only thing they see staring back at them like Michael Myers through a bedroom window. The failure pattern is easy to spot. It's the dealership that hides pricing, overcomplicates the process, or makes the customer feel like they need a decoder ring just to understand the deal. It's the salesperson that gets defensive when asked a hard question. It's the manager who thinks pressure solves skepticism. It doesn't. It just makes the customer dig in harder. Customers expect speed, transparency, and unified customer experiences. That's the direction the market is heading. That means trust is not a side benefit anymore. It's a competitive advantage. The stores that earn it will win more often. The stores that assume it will magically show up will keep wondering why the customer ghosted them after just looking. So here's the Auto Dojo truth. Trust isn't built by talking louder or faster. It's built by being clearer. It's built by reducing fear. It's built by answering the question underneath the question. So go do it now. With your next 3 customers, do 3 things. Explain pricing more clearly than you usually do, ask one question that lowers their anxiety, and point out one place where your process or offer is more transparent than they expected. Why is this important? Well, because customers are more skeptical now, not less. If you can reduce anxiety, explain clearly, and earn trust early, you create a huge competitive advantage and become extremely dangerous in the best way. And in 2026, trust is what gets the deal moving. So go take action, keep the customer first, and go dominate your floor. To receive these directly into your inbox every week, scan the QR code you see here, and I look forward to serving you in the Auto Dojo soon.